hangs there. Gets it to Draymond, down to 5. Klay Thompson at 3. Klay for the win. Good! I told you.
Ray Allen going deep for the win. Game winner by Ray Allen.
You can't let him get there. I don't care how far past that three-point line he is. He's got great range.
Success as a team is more successful than LeBron. I got 6 rings. Individual accolades, or you want championships? Because I didn't chase mine.
Before I start this video, I really don't know what the YouTube algorithm really is anymore. I really don't. But it is what it is. But for all those ones in the past on my original channel, I always said, oh, you need more visuals. You need more of this. You need more of that. All right. Come and be my editor. Come and be my editor. I hire you as an editor for free at this point. I always get that. I don't know why. It's just like, yeah, it's not about the video. Meaning, it's not about the visuals. Like, I need to see what you're talking about. Which sometimes I do. Like for the James Harden video a couple of days ago, he posted his stats in this past 2026 NBA playoffs. But like trying to get videos and clips of everything, that's actually hard to do and difficult to do when you're on time constraints. And also, when YouTube is copyright striking everything down. That's the one part that most of these, I can't say that, but most subscribers don't understand. Unless you are actually a YouTuber yourself, then you would understand. It takes time to make some of these videos. Come up with an idea, make sure you got everything down, right, T's across. But anyways, enough about that. Welcome to Goats Have Antlers. On this episode, Klay Thompson versus Ray Allen? Oh yeah. This has been a discussion that's been brewing on social media for a couple of days now. But before I get in, like, share, subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get Goats Have Antlers. We try to do Ghosts first. Did I say Ghosts versus Antlers first time around? Ghosts Have Antlers better than franchise sports TV. I'm trying to do it better over here than what we did before. I take building a new channel as a challenge because I like challenges. But anyways, remember to like, especially like the video, because it does help in the algorithm. Like the video. You don't even have to share it, but if you share it, share it. But make sure, if you haven't subscribed by now, subscribe to this channel. So let's begin. So I don't know where this came from, but I saw it on social media a couple of days ago. This whole debate, who's better, Ray Allen versus Klay Thompson. As we all know, Klay Thompson was once part of the duo called the Splash Brothers with Stephen Curry with the Golden State Warriors, right? Played on the Golden State Warriors from 2011 to 2024, I think it was. As we all know, I think he wanted more money, was it? So, he opted free agency and went to Dallas. And for much of his Dallas tenure has been quite crazy. Off the court, if you know what I'm talking about, if you know what I'm familiar with. Wink, wink, Stallion Meg. But on the court, the production hasn't been the same. It just hasn't been the same. He's just not the same player as he was 4 or 5 years ago. Partially because the torn ACL in the 2019 NBA Finals. And then in the offseason, I think it was going into the 2021 season, he tore his Achilles. So that takes a lot of your athleticism out of you. Tearing Achilles, tearing the ACL, especially at the age of 30, 31. I think when he tore his ACL, it was 29. I think when he tore the Achilles, he was probably going on 30, going 31. Which is not really too old. But it's getting up there at the time. And as we all know, Klay Thompson for the most part, up until KD got there, was the number 2 option. And also the best defender, on-ball defender, better than Steph in that backcourt of the Golden State Warriors. And we all know he won 4 rings. We got it. As far as Ray Allen is concerned, Ray Allen, drafted in '96, one of the greatest drafts ever. Kobe Bryant, Steve Nash, Marcus Camby, Allen Iverson, just to name a few, Sharif Abdul-Rahim, Stephon Marbury, that draft. Ray Allen was actually drafted by the Minnesota Timberwolves, but was traded to the Milwaukee Bucks for Stephon Marbury. And Ray Allen played for the Bucks from '96 to 2003. And then he went to the Seattle Supersonics from 2003 to 2007. And then with the Boston Celtics from 2007 to 2000. He played 2 seasons for Miami? He played 2 seasons for Miami in 2013 before finishing his career in Miami. Ray Allen is known as one of the best, if not the best. Some people say Steph, but over here is Ray for me. One of the best, well, anyway, he's one of the best shooters that the NBA has ever seen. Got that part. 2-time champion with the Boston Celtics and Miami Heat. Should have been one with the Milwaukee Bucks, so that's neither here or there. Hall of Fame, top 75. But let's really think about this. So, most people are saying that there's 2 sides of this. Klay is better than Ray Allen. Some people are saying Ray Allen is better than Klay. I want to break it down like this right quick. So, the one question that I must ask, it's a very big question, but pretty much shuts down everything when it comes to this whole conversation between who's better between Ray Allen and Stephen Curry. We can break it down even more, which I am going to do. The biggest question: has Klay Thompson or Ray Allen ever led a team or been the man of their team? When you look at Klay Thompson, he was always the number 2 option behind Steph Curry, and then became the number 3 option behind Steph Curry and Kevin Durant. And then once Kevin Durant left and he came back from his injuries, Klay Thompson, I don't think he was the straight number 2 option, because when they won their last championship in 2022, it was Steph Curry, and then he had the rise of Jordan Poole. And I do fondly remember 4 years ago, during that playoff run, just during that whole championship season, that many people was getting tired of Klay coming up short and not being what he used to be. Talk about get him out of here. Forgetting that he came off 2 serious injuries. But in his prime, he was not the number 1 option scorer, but defensively, yeah. He was. In the 2015 NBA Finals. Actually, all the finals. Better defender than Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant. That is a truth. And I think Klay Thompson had it easy in the last 2. Maybe the last one. Maybe the last one that he played against the Cleveland Cavaliers, because there was really nobody in the shooting guard or point guard position for the Cleveland Cavaliers that he really had to worry about. Because by this time, Kyrie Irving was already in Boston. And I would say 2016-17 was probably, he had to play a little bit harder than those, especially 16. 15 sort of got lucky because Kyrie messed up his knee in that game 1 in overtime. So, I would just say he got a little bit different, but that's the question right there. Has Klay Thompson ever led a team? Been the man of his team? Can't say yes. Now everybody wants to get bent on it. Oh, he scored this many points. No. That's a feat. That's a good feat, what he did against Sacramento. But no. Now, Ray Allen, on a different hand, we also got to take into account Ray Allen and Klay Thompson played in 2 different eras of the NBA. Now, Ray Allen You could say when he was drafted, he probably was not the man with the Milwaukee Bucks. It was pretty much at that point Glenn Robinson, but over time, he slowly became the man up until he was traded to Seattle. I want to say probably from 99, at least up until he was traded, he probably was the number one option. And I do recall living in Milwaukee during that time when the Bucks were somewhat decent. There was more Ray Allen jerseys than Glenn Robinson jerseys in the stands. Who's remember more, Ray Allen and Glenn Robinson? Some of these kids don't even think about it. Some of these kids don't even they don't even know what Ray Allen truly was. Like, they know him from the late Miami days and Boston days. They don't know that when he was younger, that fool had some moves. He was more athletic. He can get to the basket. He can just was not just a shooter. That fool can drive to the basket and dunk on your ass. Part of one of the reasons why he was signed to the Jordan brand, because he impressed Jordan. Because I think it was a game his rookie season, Jordan maybe scored 40 something points, and Ray Allen scored anywhere from, I think it might have been 31 points or something like that. And it impressed Michael Jordan to the point, yeah, he signed him to the Jumpman line, because he impressed him that much. I would say Ray Allen had a better college career than Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson playing at Washington State. Somewhat mid-major. It was part of the Pac-10, 12. But UConn just a little bit higher up. But Ray Allen, once he was traded to Seattle, he was really certified the man in Seattle. But it was him, and then the line followed with Rashard Lewis, and then so on and so on. So he was definitely the man in Seattle. But by the time he got to Boston, the injuries was taking place. I think in his last few years in Seattle was marred by injuries, bone spurs, sprained ankles. So that kind of took a lot out of him during that time, if I am correct. And by the time he got to, like I said, Boston, he was not the number one choice anymore. He was the third option of the big three when he needed that big time shot. I don't know who was the first option. It was KG or Paul Pierce, one of the two. But let's see right quick. So say who's the better movie star? And I was correct. I want to say his last season was the 06-07 season before he went to Boston. He averaged a career high of 26 points, adding 4 rebounds and 4 assists. His career high is 54. And right after that, right before that season ended, he actually had surgery on both ankles. So you could say that took a lot out of him. And Ray Allen pretty much wasn't the man anymore after that point. So you have to take that into account as well. And like I said, you have to take that into account. Everybody say, well, I'm a better shooter. You have to take that into account also that Ray Allen played in the slow ball era, which is defense. They was play defense, more half court type of basketball. Unlike now when they barely even play defense. And, you know, Klay Thompson, most of his damage in the league was done when it was transitioning from whatever it's transitioning from, whatever garbage they had going on in the late 2000s, 10s. So you gotta take that into account as well. So let's see right quick. Start with Ray Allen. Use some of the accolades right quick before I end this video comparison. Ray Allen, for his career, shot from 3 40% from 3 for his career. Now Klay's might be higher than that, mainly because they shoot more threes than what they did now. Career high, his career average is 18.8 points a game, 3.4 assists, 4.1 rebounds, and like I said, shooting 40% from the field, 45% from the field goal range altogether. Free throws is probably 89% from the free throw line. Almost perfect. It's probably as perfect you can get, almost. Let's see here. Yes, 7,429 3-point field goal attempts. I don't know how many Klay has as of right now. I think he still he's tied with Stephen Curry when it comes to 3-point field goals made in a quarter, which was 5. And that was against Boston in the 2010 NBA Finals. He's tied with Stephen Curry. He does have 3-point field goals made in a half, 7 in the first half of that same game. He still has a whole bunch of Milwaukee Bucks records as well, and Seattle records and Boston records. Let's see here. As far as Ray Allen other accolades is concerned, he is a 2-time champion, 10-time All-Star, NBA All-Second Team, NBA All-Third Team, 3-point contest champion in 2001, All-Rookie Second Team, part of the 75th anniversary team, UPI Player of the Year, consensus first team All-American, Big East Player of the Year, 96, 2-time first team All Big East, USA Basketball Male Athlete of the Year, 95, number retired with the UConn Huskies, 34. His Bucks number is not retired. South Carolina Mr. Basketball, like I said, averaged 18 points a game, 4 rebounds and 3 assists. Scored over 24,000 points. Part of the Basketball Hall of Fame. Won Olympic gold medal, FIBA America's Championship in San Juan, 2003, and Summer Universidad in 95. As far as Klay Thompson is concerned, let's see here for in this video. It has become official. Klay Thompson is part of the Miami Heat, and he got his number back, so he's going back with the number 11. Is he 6'5"? I didn't even know that. He has an NBA regular season record for most points scored in a corner, 37. NBA regular season record for most 3-pointers made in a game was 14. He has an NBA record for most 3-pointers made in a single postseason, 98, tied with Stephen Curry. He has the NBA 3-point field goals leader in 2023, free throw percentage leader in 2024. He's a 4-time champion. Both of these two got something in common now. Him and Ray Allen probably gonna play their last years in Miami. 4-time NBA champion, 5-time All-Star, 2-time All NBA third team, All Defensive second team, which he's got over Ray Allen. He also won the 3-point contest 2016. He's also part of the All Rookie first team, something he has over Ray Allen. But he's also a 2-time first team All Pac-10 and number retired with the Washington State Cougars. Won an Olympic gold medal in 2016 Rio de Janeiro, World Cup in 2014 Spain, and under 19 World Championship 2009 New Zealand. Who has the edge? Well, Klay Thompson, Hall of Fame? We'll have to see about that. I don't think he'll be part of any varsity teams anytime soon. Maybe when the 100 comes out. Let's not forget that Ray Allen once held the record as well when it comes to 3-pointers too. Who has the record? I'm trying to think about this. Oh yeah, he once held the record for the most 3-pointers made. That belongs to Steph Curry. And number 2 is James Harden now. He's number 3. And right behind Ray Allen is Klay Thompson. I had to give the edge to Ray Allen. Everybody wants to base everything on rings, but basing it on rings is goofy. It's dumb. I wouldn't base it on rings. I would base it on individual accolades and what they did in the league. One thing that Klay Thompson does have with Ray Allen is probably defense, because Ray Allen wasn't really known as a lockdown defender in his career. But what gives Ray Allen the edge is he led two teams. Or 3-pointers, of course. Better 3-point shooter? I don't know. When Ray Allen was on, he was on. Not to say Klay Thompson wasn't on. But I have to say the better player, the edge is a slight edge for Ray Allen. I know some people are going to say Klay. I know the new kids are going to say Klay. But I had to give the edge to Ray Allen. So, I'll put it back to y'all. What do you guys think? Who's better between the two? If we're not counting rings, which I did not count in this video, of course. But tell me what you guys think in the comment section down below. This has been another episode of Goats Have Antlers. Remember to like the video, and if you want to, subscribe to the channel.